Hello everyone. The purpose of this video is to apologize that once again Office Hours has failed to post. I don't know what is going on with my lack of success in live streaming of late, but I can only pray to God that you will forgive me. Just a quick review of what happened in Office Hours, as I don't think anybody wants to go through all of that again. First thing I did is I talked about the fact that there is a storm outside. I pondered, what would one do if it was a dark and stormy night and you were in the Newman Center and you were a guy like me? Well, one thing that a person could do is go to the whiteboard and draw things. One is a turtle on a skateboard. The other is an elephant, which is not as decipherable, I realize. I didn't quite get to add the detail to it that I might usually when signing a birthday card or thank you note or something professional of that nature. So that more or less concluded our business in here. We'll keep this brief. Let's move it right along. And then I moved on to answer a question. Now, theoretically, I could just do all this pretending that I'm not reviewing and pretending that I didn't do this already once the first time, but whatever. Still dark in here. Still dark. Nobody really realized. It's a little creepy, actually. So let's head into my office. Heading into the office to answer a question, because that's what we like to do on here. Questions that have to do with faith and Catholicism and, those wonderful things, maybe life more broadly. Jesus, I very much like to talk about Jesus. And also today, Scripture. The question was, basically, how do I get more into Scripture? What's a way to become more familiar with it, and just to have it be a more regular part of my life? And one of my suggestions for this, one thing to be aware of, there are people who just simply pick up the Bible and go front to back. So starting with Genesis and ending with Revelation. That's going to be a long read. I have attempted that, and certainly got hung up somewhere around Leviticus, as I mentioned in the previous Office Hours live stream, attempted live stream, but a few minutes ago. It's it's hard to see how do these things connect, and first of all, and actually this is worth mentioning, it's like the Old Testament stands on its own, so you want to have a deep and rich appreciation of those things. Paul's letters are doing their own thing. The Gospels are doing their own thing. But there are connections to be made in light of the New Covenant. And what puts this together for us is what we call the Lectionary. So that's the compendium of readings that we have at Mass. Now, not everybody can make it to daily Mass. I know and I understand that. And so there are still ways, though, to see what those readings are that you would experience for the Mass. So today, for example, is the Feast of St. Lawrence. So I celebrated a couple hours ago here at the Newman Center with our brothers and sisters the Feast of St. Lawrence. So there are special readings for today. And an easy way to figure out what these are, there are services you can subscribe to. There's little devotionals like Give Us This Day, or is it Our Daily Bread? Give Us This Day, Word of Life, or whatever. There's different, little mini publications. But if you just want to go online, one way to do this is to go to USCCB. So that's the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops. And if you go to their website, usccb.org, you'll find like a little calendar on there, and it's on like the right-hand side of the page. You click on the calendar, and say you go to August 10th, you click on that, and then you'll get to the readings. It's like 2 Corinthians, Psalms. And then you can even click on those citations, and it'll take you to the broader context of where that reading came from so that you can see it in context and see what else the evangelist or other writer was, what he was talking about. So that can be quite helpful. There's also daily reflections. You just simply click on daily reflections, and that takes you to the YouTube page. I wish I could more easily kind of swivel this around, but unlike the live stream, this is less convenient. Hopefully you get the idea, though. I'll just try to do this anyway. There's the computer screen. All right, there's the little calendar. Click on the 10th. There we go. That's what you got for today. I could click on John, and that shows me what's going on in John. So that's basically, that's the point. That's what's going on there. All right, well, sorry again about the, this little glitch. Hopefully we can solve our live streaming problems in the future. If you do have any questions or things that you want to see talked about here on Office Hours, I'd be happy to receive those. Send them my way. You can comment on this post or email me or tweet at me. That's also a possibility, at S. Wilson Smith. And yeah, all right, that's it for now, everybody. Hope you stay dry in this stormy weather. God bless you and peace.